I'm Julie Marie, the creator of the Protective Diet, and I'm so excited to show you my latest recipe for mini pizza puffs. I created this recipe with all the Protective Diet kids in mind. I hope this technique video encourages them to get cooking with you in the kitchen. So first you're going to mix up your pizza dough and allow it to rise. Then mix up the Protective Diet pizza sauce. This takes about 2 minutes to put together. And then tear up some fresh basil, or you could use fresh parsley, or just omit the herbs altogether. Then you want to use one batch of your firm mozzarella and grate it, or you could use soft buffalo mozzarella and roll it into 1/2-inch size balls to fill inside the pizza puffs. Wet your fingers when rolling the soft mozzarella. It makes it a lot easier to work with. As you can see, this firm mozzarella grates up beautifully. Next, we're going to take our dough. We want to place some flour on our board or on our counter, whatever surface you're rolling it out on. And we're just going to knead it down. And we're going to divide this into 2 pieces. Roll them into a ball. Set one aside. This just makes it easier to work with because we don't have to roll out as big of a piece. Make sure your surface is nicely floured. It's going to keep the dough from sticking. Give yourself enough elbow room to roll this dough out properly. And as you work, turn your dough so that you can roll it out. It doesn't really have to be in a circle because you're going to cut out the shapes. So it's not like you're making a pizza and it has to be perfectly round or perfectly square. And then you're going to cut out the circles, making sure, taking care to cut all the way through so that after you fill them, they're all separated and really easy to fold up. This is a 3-inch cookie cutter. You could use a square one, you could use a circular one, whatever you like. And I'm just going to take away these remaining pieces, and you can roll these back out again to make more of the pizza puffs. And then we're going to fill them with just a 1/2 teaspoon of sauce, even shy of 1/2 teaspoon. If you overfill these, they will explode. They'll still be good, but they won't be puffs anymore. They'll be pizza poofs. And I've had a few of them do that, and they were still just as good. So you're going to go ahead and fill all of them before you start closing them. It just makes it more efficient this way. Then add some of your mozzarella, just a couple shreds, or a small rolled ball of the buffalo mozzarella. And then you could add a piece of basil leaf or 2 to each pizza puff. Then we're going to close them up by folding them over into a half-moon shape and using your fork, just going to move this over a little bit, you're going to close them. It's that simple. Pressing down firmly so that that dough seals against the other side, just like that. And placing them on a parchment paper lined baking pan. And I'm going to go ahead and close up the rest of these and then roll out my other ball of dough that I set aside here and roll out the remaining dough. Make as many as I can get out of this batch. Then I'm going to bake them in the oven. I'm mini pizza puffs are ready to go. Be careful, they're really hot. I like to serve them up inside a basket lined with parchment paper. And we had a couple pizza poofs where they exploded, but they're just as good. Jerry tells me he likes them that way. So I'm gonna layer them up in this basket and hand them over to Jerry. And I also found a cookie cutter identical to the one I was using that was in my box of 101 cookie cutters. If you picked these up from ProtectiveDiet.com for the last recipe, the ABC taters, you might have this exact cutter. Take a look. So you have everything to get started in making these mini pizza puffs. For more recipes like this one, enroll in Protective Diet Education and start eating your way to a slimmer, healthier you. Take care and best of health.